welcome. Come on in. Welcome to the dynasty. My beautiful ones. Let's get into this energy. My beautiful, beautiful Libra. Yes, my beautiful Libras. I hope that you're all feeling well and lovely. Yeah. You know that I wish for all those beautiful things for you. Libra, anything that you need from me can be found below in the description section. One-on-one bookings, as well as a link to a free natal chart. Beautiful ones, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you for the likes. I want to thank you for the shares. I want to thank you kindly. There's a lot to cover in a short span of time because I want to keep this under an hour for you all so I can roll it out ASAP for you. This is a combination of a break fast as well as your weekly forecast report. So we're going to get into this energy. I'm sending so much gratitude out to you all. I am very, very thankful for you. I enjoy chatting with you and texting. Anyone who has not sent me an email or a text in regards to your reading, I cannot provide a reading for you if I don't know who this is. I need to give instruction, and I do give you really the space to ask a specific question along with your full ranged read, okay? So if I have not responded to you, it is because I have not received anything from you, okay? So please do not send any money if you do not have a context around your read, okay? Now, I would like to know who I'm giving the read for, of course, okay? Beautiful ones. So, yeah, for those of you who are listening and you might fall into that category, if you have not received anything from me, it's because I do not have any email or I have not received a text from you in regards to a read. I have spoken to everyone who has booked, and yeah, we're already aligned in when you will receive your read. So I just appreciate you all, and I wanted to be very clear about that. One of the tribe members, she thanked me for not having commercials, and the reason why I don't have commercials is I pay for, of course, my premium package here at YouTube. I am not being monetized, beautiful ones. I've taken my monetizations off, all right? Which means I am not working for YouTube. I am not selling for YouTube. I am my own woman, okay? I've had my business years before a YouTube. My botanique as well as my services. So, if you see that there are no commercials, which you do, it's because I choose not to have the monetization on. I don't want to sell shoes and jackets and, shit like that when I have a wide inventory of my own, that a business I've been running for years now. So if that answers any questions, I do appreciate your donations. Everything that I do is out of pocket from me to you. All right, beautiful ones. I am my own boss. I've just always been like that. I really don't like working for nobody, but I will contract my services, and that's what I do. So I just want to let you all know your donations are appreciated, beautiful ones. And if you have any questions, please just feel free to reach out. I love you all, and I want to thank you for shopping the botanique and booking your services with me. I love you all so much. Now, I know that there are some of you that would like to send donations and you do it through the super chats and things of that nature. But if you cannot send a donation through PayPal or Cash App, just send your love. Just send your love and support, okay? Because as of now, we are not being monetized because I've chosen not to monetize, okay, at this time. Yeah, a little bit too much, for me, because again, I'm running a business outside of just doing reads. So, to take on a fourth job would be a bit too much for me. And I'm not worried about, getting, basically making a profit off of someone else's products. I'm just not there. Many people are, and that's their business, okay? So let's get into this energy. I love you all, beautiful ones. And if you would like to shop my Botanique Boutique, it is available for the shopping. Links are available below. Yes, let's get into it, beautiful ones. Let's tap in. And just to remind you all, my Botanique is, my brand is Love Her Girl, okay? Love Her Girl. That is my trademark name. However, the Botanique is available from within the Tarot dynasty. We are an umbrella branch of many services, as well as the Botanique included. All right, just to let you all know, I had a website prior to combining everything under one hub, and it was just Love Her Girl, okay? That was the name of it was Love Her Girl Metaphysical Spiritual Shop, right? However, starting this channel, I decided to go ahead and just put everything under one hub, because essentially it is, all right? So, yeah, we're powered by Venus, and that's all love, right? And there's no other way to give it than to just give it all you got. And that's exactly what I did, and I will continue to do for you all. I am very thankful for you. Let's get into this energy. This is a break fast forecast, okay? Beautiful ones, let's tap. I hope that you have the most beautifulest day and that you will enjoy this week. I am protected by my host of angels, ancestors, and spirit guides as I channel these messages. I ask that my collaborative is protected as well. Spirit, what's going on with Libra? What's happening in the energy for my beautiful Libras? What is happening for my beautiful Libras? What is happening? The mediator, Libra, 8th house, transformation. That for sure is happening, okay? That transformation is wild. We're going to ride through it and see what's going on in the energy for my Libra, okay? Beautiful Libras. Beautiful Libras. What's happening with my Libra? Okay. A breakthrough. Okay. A sextile. Which is potential. Earth, wow. Lessons. Wow, y'all getting a lot of activity in this energy. Square. we're going to go through this. Okay, Aquarius. And off top, Gemini. Very interesting. Wow. And then Jupiter is your overall energy. Abundance, growth, expansion. Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Thursday, a higher education, philosophy, good luck, optimism, faith and generosity, and prosperity. Okay? Oh, wow. Okay, let me turn on my heater. It's getting a little chilly. So, I'm looking at this energy. It's a lot going on. It is a lot going on in this energy. Now, Uranus, it's a breakthrough. Something changed, okay? Something is changing. And this has everything to do with you. Now, Uranus, it's also the energy of Aquarius. Aquarius is in Pluto right now. So this is all about the changes that are happening from within inside of you. This is a transformation when it comes to your social structures and even group dynamics. Who it is you consider your group, your friend, your tribe, right? You have a sextile that's happening. This is potential when it comes to your talents and you being able to communicate with others and being expressive with those who you work with and being encouraged by them. Finding that someone sees potential in you, okay? Not necessarily, oh, I saw potential, you know what I mean, in someone. But yeah, in a sense, it's someone wanting to support you with what it is they see can flourish, all right? Everyone needs that type of support in their lives, right? You got the lessons that are here. And these lessons, is a part of your awareness. This is your 3D experience, what it is that you are experiencing with the nature around you, your personal stability, and your physical body, all right? These are lessons that are showing up. And you have a square, which is tension. This is some type of obstacle to get over. And this is also could be pertaining to power struggles and conflict and compromising and having the opportunity to grow at the same time. This is also energy for you to self-reflect in. So Aquarius is out here, and this is about being original and analytical, a humanitarian, an intellectual, right? And outgoing. And then you have Gemini. I just find it very, interesting that you got your sister air signs, okay, out here. Gemini is here. This is the investigator. This is being curious and social and knowledgeable, analytical, intellectual, who's quick-witted, anxious, and outgoing, all right? You can become easily bored, too. So this has everything to do with your third house in this energy, okay? Now, right now, which is wild, Gemini is in Jupiter. And we see that Jupiter is your overall energy. And you have Pluto behind that, which is a renewal. So I feel like there's this energy of someone looking into something, furthering something, because they see potential, right? Now, this has to do with a breakthrough that's happening when it comes to who it is you affiliate or associate yourself with. Everyone isn't going to be your tribe. And you'll find that the power of you knowing exactly where it is and who it is and the type of energy you need to be around is going to make the world of changes that you actually are embracing into your life by embracing Earth's lessons, okay? What it is you've learned in the 3D to let you know that, look, this ain't for me, okay? But this here feels good. This here feels welcoming. This here feels nurturing. This here feels loving. supportive. All right. So many times we're so used to feeling, you know, in a way that is the very opposite of those things, that we adjust ourselves to those things. But during this transformation, there's been a breakthrough to where there's potential to really create what it is that you have learned through life's lessons. And it could involve, of course, tension, right? Growing pains. We call them growing pains, okay? And that's where that square is happening. Now, you have the diplomat that's here. This is about your originality, and you're just using your intellectualism really to be the investigator with this Gemini energy, which is linked to your third house energy, okay? So this is the house of you really being curious about what is going on, not just within you, but around you at the same time. And there is abundance that is actually being prepared for you because of this potential and this breakthrough through the lessons that you've learned. So let's go ahead. Let's see how this energy is playing out for us, okay, in this energy. Beautiful Libras. Let's tap. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on. Welcome to the dynasty, beautiful ones. Welcome home. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let me put these up, and we're going to go into, let's take a look. I have a few oracles out here for you all, and I know I'm not going to be able to tap into every last one of them, but I did bring out some that I know I like to tap into when it comes to your weekly forecast report. And we're going to go ahead and pull a few from, oh wow, what was that? From the Morocco X Oracle, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say to you all, okay? This is spiritual guidance that you are receiving from this oracle. And it will tie into what it is the cosmos just revealed to you when it comes to getting over these obstacles, and when it comes to really how to apply these life's lessons that you've learned in the 3D. Okay, thank you. Exquisitely, excessively giving. Wow. Excessively. Over giving. All right, that's a lot. Okay, but Spirit wants them to come on out. Some of you are over giving, not standing in your value, and receiving what you're truly worth. Limiting beliefs is here. A I can't attitude. A karma. Karma is here. Karmic cycle is here. We have 6 to come out. Relying on luck is out here. And undiscovered talents, as well as small dreams. Some of you could be overgiving, okay? Help yourself first. There's nothing wrong with being helpful. The problem comes when you overgive at the expense of your own personal and professional well-being. It's time to give yourself permission to say no. Okay? Beautiful ones. I can't. Limiting beliefs. There's limiting beliefs that are preventing you from manifesting your dream life. Adopt a new belief. Choose something new to believe in that will help improve your life, and start implementing things that support your new belief. Yeah. Wow. I'm going to read all of these and just pretty much, bring it all together. Karmic cycle is here. Past money choices are forcing you to handle your karmic financial debts. Clear money karma. Act with respect and integrity when it comes to money, yours and that of others, and others of people in your life. And you will more likely be in a good financial standing in the future, okay? This is about clearing karmic debt when it comes to your financials. Relying on luck, counting on luck for your success instead of making your own luck. Luck doesn't decide. Trusting in luck to bring you success means that you are not coordinating your efforts in such a way that you can achieve them. Remember, luck favors those that are prepared. Undiscovered talents is here. There are some hidden talents that you possess that you haven't discovered. Look at your past. Look back at your past and think of all the things that you were good at as a child. Even if these skills seem useless now, they could easily still be a hidden talent. Okay? Small dreams is here. Not dreaming big enough that you can create a high impact, meaningful life. Dream bigger. I started to say think big, bitch. Okay? Yeah, that popular saying is from a man from my city, San Francisco, California. Went viral with it. Think big, bitch. Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of to have small dreams, but is it what you truly want? To reach higher heights, shift your mindset, and dream a bit bigger. You are capable of so much more. Yeah, beautiful ones. Look, you're being really told to just give to yourself in a way that you are nurturing yourself. Your overall energy is physical health, and I'll talk about that in a second. But many of you are manifesting, but what you're manifesting, it doesn't reflect your worth. Source knows your worth. Do you know your worth? Your dreams, it's okay to have small ones. However, you're being asked to think bigger. And you can do that when you realize your worth is not about what it is you can provide to others. It's really about what it is you're providing yourself. So many of you could be excessively giving or feeling like you need to give to a situation and you don't. Okay? This is a limiting belief system that you create for yourself when you adopt things that enforce what it is you can't do versus what it is you can do. Now, there is a money clearing cycle that you may be going through. Some of you could be even running away from things that you don't want to face. But Spirit is telling you, look, I got your back. Any karmic debt that you need to clear out in regards to the money, okay? You're being supported with the guidance to be able to do that, because you have to believe that these things can be alleviated, all right? And not to rely on luck. This isn't like you just sitting up here lighting a candle trying to manifest something and you're just going to wait for something to happen to you. No, it has to be action taken behind it. Even if it's picking up the phone call when that bill collector calls. Okay? It's a start, all right? To see what it is that you can do to really get some things in check. Because it's a part of your life's lessons, right? Undiscovered talents, these are things that you've always had an affinity for or had a calling for. You're being told to really just unpack and unravel what those things are and remember them, because they can be used. Something that has been given to you from birth doesn't go away. It only lies dormant until you use it, okay? Yeah, so beautiful ones, think big, okay, when it comes to your dreams. Because you know that there are little steps in between in order for you to get to the big dream, right? So if you start off just thinking about the little steps and letting that be the big picture, you actually stay keeping yourself at a level of which it is you have not given your psyche the opportunity to entertain. All right, so entertain that big picture in your mind is what you're being told. Now you got the physical health that's out here. Living an unhealthy lifestyle is decreasing your focus and energy. Honor your temple. Adequate nutrition and exercise can help boost your concentration and energy levels, which can significantly increase the chances of personal success. All of it is linked in and tied into one, okay? Yeah, and someone's been beating a dead horse. Underneath that is don't know when to walk away. When something is clearly not working, try something new. If you have exhausted everything within your power to make something work and it still doesn't, it's time to move on. Look for the takeaways. That's the lessons in life, right? From this lesson, that will improve your chances of success. Yeah. Sometimes, we just get these lessons so that we could go and be greater somewhere else with someone else. All right. Yeah. I was thinking for myself, right? When we think about intimate relationships, the thing that will always draw me into someone is to feel safe, to feel nurtured, cared for, and listened to. Sometimes you have to really reevaluate why it is that you even feel for someone, okay? And was what it was they provided you something that was temporary, or was it truly who they are? So once you determine those things about individuals, people, and places, that everybody is not who they claim to be, it doesn't take long for a mask to fall off. Some will fall off faster than others, right? Pay attention. And just know that when you have your heart set on something that is safe, that is nurturing, that is loving, that is caring, that energy doesn't disappear. It doesn't walk away. It doesn't run away. It doesn't hide out. It actually pairs with your soul. Yeah. And it's okay to not want to entertain anything that does not pair with your soul. You don't have to overgive. You just simply don't have to overgive to anyone or anything that does not pair with your soul, that does not pair with your spirit, okay? Whether this be a person, a place, or a thing, okay? I spit the deck to Marie level power. This is your power. You have immense power from within inside of you. You're being told to make a wish at this time. And be mindful about what it is you're wishing for. I talked to you all about astrocartography. Cards for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. And astrocartography is just it's astrology on, create your reality. New beginnings at Lafayette Cemetery. This is my hometown. And share your gifts. Share your gifts. It comes out. This is that unhidden talent. So let me tell you, beautiful ones, look, it's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle. New beginnings, and the end is your overall energy on North Claiborne, okay? So, beautiful ones, as I started to say, I study astrocartography, and I had an astrocartography reading by my astrologist. And one of my questions, of course, was, where is love? Where is love at for me? And astrocartography, like I said, is astrology, and it can determine what would be the best energy in terms of moving and in terms of even finding that one, that special one for you, okay? So I know for a fact where my Venus lies, all right? And you can see all of this if you've ever had an astrocartography reading. My Venus lies in my home where my family is from. My Venus line goes straight through Louisiana, all right? And I've always known for myself, being young and coming out to California, I've always felt like, look, I could never connect with anybody out here. Even though I've, hey, had children, had relationships, things of that nature, even been married before, the whole nine, right? But I never connect with the spirit of the individual, in terms of feeling like home. I would have to say that truthfully and honestly. And it's because I know that who I'm supposed to be with in that way is not from where I live. It's where I'm from. They're where I'm from, okay? And it shows up in my reading. So therefore, I've always been more attracted to a southern man, a country man, right? That is more like me in spirit, in culture, right? And I know where my love is, okay? Or where to find love, okay? And it's in Louisiana, is where I'm from. Excuse me. And it shows in my chart, I'm going to sip on some water, beautiful ones. So therefore, there's no coincidence out here in California. I'll meet men and they'll be from where I'm from, or, from the South in general, because it's an affinity, it's energy that you attract to, right? However, if you're interested in astrocartography, definitely I advise to take a look into it. It is quite a bit tedious read if you're looking to do it yourself. But if you're interested in getting an astrocartography read, I definitely have a contact for you to get that reading done. It's especially if you're looking to move and find out the energy that you're about to move and how it pairs with your spirit, your business, the whole nine. Astrocartography is the way to go. But as I said, I know for me where love can be found. Okay? So I feel like that should always be tied into, really our decision. Where are we finding these people, okay, that we call ourselves loving? And do these people really love you? Yeah. Or is it unrequited? Create your own reality, okay? Create your own reality. New Beginnings is here at Lafayette Cemetery. And it's a cemetery because, just because you lay someone to rest in the physical form, the spirit is actually starting a new journey, new beginnings. And share your gifts. Again, you're being told to share those gifts that lie dormant. Share those gifts. This is a tarot reader in the park, I believe at Congo Square Park in New Orleans. There's a horn player. There's someone painting out here. These are people that have gifts that they didn't just get these gifts overnight. They were born with this energy. So, I mean, look, and some people were not born with it, okay? I'm going to be very honest, and this could be a personal opinion or not, but there are tarot readers and there are prophetess, psychics, mediums, people who don't need the cards, people who use the cards as tools, but it's the prophecy and the vision that they have that actually pairs with the spirit of who it is they're working with in order to really see into their future. And many of us are born with these gifts, and they could lie dormant if you don't do anything about them. But there are readers that they've just learned how to read tarot. They're not necessarily spiritually connected to source to do so. They're just reading cards, okay? And you can tell the difference, okay? You can tell the difference. I needed to say that, okay? There are card readers, and then there are psychics. There are prophetesses. There are healers, okay? End of the cycle on North Claiborne. And this end of the cycle is actually referring to Hurricane Katrina. Yeah. Where everything has been totally devastated and roughed up and, bothered, okay? Everything has been bothered. Nothing is unbothered, okay, in this energy. And this is part of the breakthrough that's happening. This is part of that tension, that square that we saw come out in the energy, okay? Because it's the end of a cycle. You've gone through some trying times and some challenges. You've learned these lessons, okay? And these lessons were here for you to be taught them to move into a higher level of friends, family, your tribe, okay? Your tribe. Look, if people aren't growing with you, they're actually creating stagnancy for you, okay? That's really what it narrows down to. I've shared with you, I had to tell my best friend since I was 5 years old, bye, bitch. You ain't doing shit. Okay, I didn't say it in those words, but I can't be a queen of swords, okay? Because I was hurt. When you realize that you've given so much to a friendship that, hey, you're the last one this person would give to. You realize you've been giving to the wrong people. And that's where that overgiving comes from. That overgiving comes from. And once you know your worth, once you learn your worth, it don't take you long to say, bye, this is not it, okay? I don't feel safe in trusting your so-called friendship, okay? Yeah, and it's okay to walk away from things that no longer serve you. That's what Spirit is actually telling you to do in order to get this new beginning. And stop beating the dead horses. Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on in the energy. I am in the Success Oracles. As I promised, I would pull these out for you all. And we're just going to pull a few of these oracles to see what these multi-million billionaires have to say. And some of the industries that some of you may be in have been entertaining ideas on. Libra. Okay. Calvin Klein. I love it. We're going to pull 4. Thank you, Spirit. It's one too many, but we're going to take them. Ooh, some of you are into fashion and y'all is bougie. Okay, I like it. Oh, wow. You got Estee Lauder out here, okay? Whitney Wolf Hurt, Calvin Klein, Estee Lauder, Beyonce, okay? And Jeff Bezos. All right. Some of you could work for Amazon, okay? Some of you could definitely be in the fashion industry. You can be a bit of a fashionista. You could, I just heard, consignment. I heard some of you could collect like old Louis bags, Louis Vuitton, just staple pieces. Some of you could work at a consignment store. I'm just getting that heavily. Some of you may have some bags that you're thinking about taking to a consignment store. Yeah, some of you got some classic pieces. That's what I'm getting. But Whitney Wolf is here. Whitney Wolf. Her. Now, she is a creator of a dating site, okay? Of a dating site. I think it's Bumble. Yeah, let me look and see. But she definitely is a creator of a dating site. And she says how she gets her money, right? How she gets her money. Because remember, everybody got a way to get their money. Everybody's not doing the same thing to get their money. And most people, most billionaires, they're going into this with a vision that they have had. And it is their mind that cultivates and sculpts that. It's not being influenced by outside forces, you know, that are telling you. This leads back to what I was talking about earlier when I opened up, you know. Although I have a YouTube channel, I am still my own boss because I'm not allowing anyone to make me hustle for them. Okay? So I feel like this has to be a key component. All right. Now, people that invest in you, and I'm very appreciative to have the platform to do so. However, I pay every month for this. Okay. So I'm paying for a service to be able to serve my tribe. Okay. So I'm getting what I pay for versus me working for someone else. Right. But Whitney Wolf had a vision in this energy. And she says, in order to get her money, to thine target demographic be true. What is the demographic? It's like you have to target the demographic you want to serve. And I'll be honest and tell you, I'm not here to serve everybody, and I don't want to. Because look, I can have 200,000 viewers, okay? All of them are not going to seek services. All of them are not even going to chime in. Okay? So when you think about those who are really, really a part of your tribe, these are the people that are going to show up, okay? On that statement, or just that energy exchange, or the action, right? So Bumble is the name of the site that she created. And it's already over $1 billion company, okay? and their competitor was Tinder. But it's a love, a romantic. Some of you could have a Bumble. I don't have a Bumble. Never thought about it either. But this is a romantic website. And I believe the difference with this one is only women can initiate the conversation. She literally came up with like a niche. Her niche was to make something different about a dating website. And this is where the women, they holler at the men first, okay? And they see, is it something, they choosing. And if a man fits their quota or whatever it is, then, you go on and do whatever it is you plan on doing with him, right? But to thine target demographic be true. Her demographic were women that were looking for men, okay? Very smart, very strategic. And she says how she keeps her money in the bank is sex sells, but platonic profits. Stay connected to how people connect. She's telling you, look, you can sell sex all day long, okay? A dime a dozen. But friendships actually last longer. Platonic, okay? And to stay connected to people through platonic interactions actually leads to profits, because you're able to build whatever it is you're planning on building. You're able to build from that. We got Calvin Klein. Now, we've been knowing Calvin Klein for a long time, whether you was wearing his jeans or the cologne, right? Calvin says how he keeps money in the bank. Well, how he made his money was he took a risk at having a press statement ready. All right? It says take risk and have a press statement ready. He took a risk. This is someone who just believed in what it is they were doing, what chemistry they were putting together when he was creating these different scents. And these different scents turned into purses, watches. This is somebody who just took a risk on themselves. And how he keeps the money in the bank is he says, find real meaning and innuendo outrage into art form. This is someone that's really just taken all of his gifts, right, that he's had since he was born, and he's morphed them into something that is a legacy. Yeah. Innuendo. I have to look that up, okay? I can tell it is a Spanish word, but I can't even tell you what that means. I'm going to look it up right now, beautiful ones. Some of you could work for Google, not Google, excuse me. Some of you could work for Google, since I said that, or did at one point in time is what I'm getting as well. So, but some of you, Jeff Bezos is here, could work for Amazon. And how Jeff Bezos came up with even, investing in itself, a marketplace will find a place in the market. That's his philosophy. A marketplace will find a place in the market. 1 second. So innuendo is an indirect or suggestive hint, often with a negative or derogatory implication. It's a type of indirect remark that suggests something without stating it directly, particularly when implying something negative or undesirable. I heard the hell out of that. Yeah, I mean, the etymology of the word is a Latin word, okay? Inure, okay, meaning to nod off or suggest. So, I don't know, it's coming across to me as gassing somebody up, okay? So, and if we're talking about legal, This is also could be defamation of character. So this is it's gaslighting, basically, So find real meaning in nundo. It's like someone asking you to find a deeper meaning with what someone is putting out there, but they're not really telling you everything. They're not really telling you everything. It's leading for you to really be that investigator in the energy. Wow. So back to Jeff Bezos. That was Calvin Klein. I don't know, that word just stuck with me. And yeah, it's a gaslighting word. So if you want to use another word besides gaslighting, use innuendo. Okay? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But like I said, it derives from the Latin word inure. Okay? And it could suggest obliquant hint, indiscreet suggestion, usually a dictatorial one, 1670s, from the 1670s, from Latin innuendo, by meaning pointing to, literally giving a nod, ablative of, inure, to mean to signify. So it's like a silent nod. It's like a silent okay. It's like giving the authorization without giving the authorization. All right? Now, be careful with that. However, you can use it to work for you when it comes to, developing a market as well. Very mastermindy, okay, is what I'm getting with Calvin Klein. All right? Jeff Bezos, convenience does not come easy. And this is how they keep their money in the bank, because convenience doesn't come easy. So he makes it easy for you. And that's how the money keeps coming. Moral obligations fulfilled by Amazon. That's their mission statement. So basically, to make sure you get what it is you asked for at that time. This is what basically paralleled Jeff Bezos to this major cultivating industry that he has created, right? Never mind who's buying shares of this, that, and another, right? Estee Lauder is here. And Estee Lauder says, to keep the money in the bank, youth will never get old. Youth will never get old. So she is masterminding how to keep whatever she's created youthful. A free gift can buy anyone. That's how she keep her money in the bank. When you think about these gift sets, all right, that come out around, springtime, summertime, the holidays, gift sets. So, she's made it a point to have gifts be really the invite into her world of her products. Very smart. And her motto is, don't sell reinvention without modeling it yourself. Don't sell reinvention without literally being the poster child of what it is that you are inventing. This is what she's saying to you, beautiful ones. I love that. And we got Beyonce out here. Choreography, career moves, only you can follow, okay? This is how she has made her coin. Basically, it's been a lot of things just shaped around for her to be able to stand out. and do. And yeah, others will come along later and try it and try to do it better, the whole nine. But she has been able to master how to market what it is she does to have others want to follow her. Now, how she keeps her money in the bank is she says your public image is your private property. As much as people think they know about Beyonce, she's managed to keep a lot of things private in her life, okay? And how she does this is her mission statement is brand your benevolence. Brand your benevolence, all right? I love that. Because that benevolence, she's branding it. And we can go into, that more, but in a deeper context, because I study my genealogy, and actually she's on my Jean Baptiste line. Beyonce is a family name that is actually a surname and not a first name. But she branded the family name as her first name, right? And it literally becomes a legacy created all over again. So when she says, brand your benevolence, it's because her surname was actually given to her to be able to create a bigger dynasty or even a bigger vision of what it is that she will leave behind in legacy. You all have that capability to do that, beautiful ones. You all have that. Beautiful ones, let's get into this read, okay? Let's get into this energy. I hope that these messages, you have found them to be able to support you and open up your mind with the things that you want for yourself, with the things that you want for your life. Beautiful ones. Let's go ahead. Let's dip into the energy. We are tapping into, we're going with the flower child today, okay? Going with the flower child. Let me look at this time. Oh, wow. Time is running. 1 second, beautiful ones. Okay, let's get into this energy. Let's see what spirit has for my beautiful love childs. My love childs. Let's see what spirit has for my beautiful Libras. You know what? I want to tap into the future higher self. I brought this oracle out here. It's our newer oracle we got over the weekend, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's tap into the higher self before we go into the tarot read, okay? I love you all, beautiful ones. Spirit cards for Libra. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? Any additional information? Any more information for my beautiful Libra? What does Libra need to know in this energy? What does Libra need to know? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Wow. Celebration is here. Good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. All right. Self-awareness is here. Tapping into your higher self. Questioning routines and patterns. Yeah, that's what you've been doing. You've been really configuring everything out for yourself. Strength is here as well. Determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. We got one that just flew out. Here we go. All right. And it's happiness. I love it. Okay, look. Beautiful ones. There's a reason for you to celebrate. Good times come from hard work. Time spent. Some of you will be popping a bottle somewhere, okay, with someone that you love, all right? Or someone that makes you feel at home. Good time spent in good company. This is good company, right? Self-awareness is here. You're more so aligned with what it looks like for you to feel safe in any type of partnership, any type of friendship, any type of tribe, right? This is you being self-aware. This is what I just talked about. I love this, finding out really who's real and who ain't in your life and who has served you. And it's okay to get the hell home when you learn the lessons, right? Tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Yeah, you're tapping into your higher self, really configuring out, how does my brain work and why? And why? Strength is here. Determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. You're discovering more about yourself and just how strong you are, how much you need and how much you don't need, who you need and who you don't need, okay? What it is you need and what it is you don't need, right? Happiness is here. New discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. It's new discoveries. It leads to celebration, a celebration of life. Once you can enjoy your own company, believe me, somebody else, you're going to be a whole lot more picky about who it is you allow into your company, into your energy. Let's look at this overall energy. Apology. I'm sorry. That's how it's spelled. Somebody owes you an apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. We've had this energy coming out for about a week now. This whole forgiveness thing, and the fact that it's the overall energy here in this oracle, look, we're not surprised, right? Somebody's really sorry, okay? Forgiveness through mutual understanding, all right? Now, look, I ain't gonna hold you, beautiful Libras. If somebody done me dirty, I'm talking about done me damn dog dirty, they can forget about it. They can forget about it. They can take it to their grave, okay? And that's me. I'm not telling any, because I'm going to bury it. I'm going to bury it, all right? See, that's the difference in letting something or someone bury you versus you burying it, all right? So this is just who I am, and I'm not looking to change that aspect about me. Someone who has maliciously tried to hurt me, ruin me, get the fuck on, because that's where you'll be, okay? Because I leave that energy behind me. My future ahead of me is so much brighter. Why would I look back where it's dark and gloomy? Because when you're able to release whatever it is somebody tried to place on you and give it back to them, they have to work out that karma, because that karma now belongs to them. Seal it with a kiss and throw the deuces up. Yeah. I split the deck. Self-limiting beliefs. You had this in the Miracle X Oracle. This is, I literally was about to say it, but I held back. I should have said it. Think big, bitch. When it comes to your friends, your partners, your homies, whoever it is that you call your friend, think bigger. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. This is the second card that you've gotten with the same message, beautiful ones. Of course, they're going to be reiterated. But because of your strength, because of your self-awareness, you can find happiness, okay? And you work for that happiness. You work for it. You deserve it. And guess what? It is your inheritance to have it, okay? Yeah. It is your divine right and inheritance to have it. Yeah, I just have to tap into that. I was led. That was spirit led. Beautiful ones. Let's get into the portion of your tarot. Let me just quickly shuffle through these. Take a look. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's happening in the energy for my beautiful Libras. Excuse any noise in the background. The garbage man is here. And they're picking up the garbage. Let's get into it. And we are in the flower. The flower child. For my love children. Love child. Thank you, Spirit. Cards for Libra. Tell the story. Cards for Libra. Cards for Libra. Cards for Libra. Many of you could be having total recall. You could be thinking about like old friends, dreaming. I saw the Emperor. I knew the Emperor wanted to come out. I saw him in the middle of the deck. Interesting. Yeah. Many of you could be reflecting on childhood friends or even having dreams. Having total recall in the energy is what I'm getting. That's just a side note. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. They all have symbolism. Wow. Yo. Look, this is all source. I'm going to let you know right now, this reading is all source. Source is taking over whatever it is that you have been investing your time into. Whatever it is that you're actually here for, Source has this. It's time for you to just take care of what's going on with you. Source has this, and don't limit any of your beliefs. Think big. You got the Emperor out here, Aries energy, Hermit, Virgo energy, the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo energy, and the Lovers, Gemini energy. All major arcanas just dropped. All major arcanas just dropped. Okay? And the overall energy is someone had to know when to get the fuck on. Okay? Yeah. To walk away from what no longer serves you. This is when the universe has taken over. I just heard, now that love's taking over me. Now that love's taking over. Okay? I split the deck. There's a King of Wands here. Okay? And we know this is the most passionate king in the deck. Five of Swords. This is someone who is not loved, but found it in you. Love is taking over someone. And they want to collaborate. Three of Pentacles. They can't get you out their head. They're watching you. And they're left out in the cold. And that's where you will leave them. You will leave them there. Okay? Now, look. Some of you want your King of Wands back. I say you learn from your own lessons. Because we all have to, right? But there's a bigger picture. And if you think big, Beyatch, you will definitely seek all the rewards that are ahead. Let's get this energy, okay? Let's get this energy. Let's talk about it for my readers. Tell the story, Spirit. All right, thank you. Eight of Cups. Walking away towards emotional fulfillment. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. This is that hard work. This is that hard work. For a new passionate beginning. All right? Oh, a new passionate beginning with the Ace of Cups. Overall energy. One off top. The High Priestess. My goodness. Okay. We're going to walk it like we talk it. We got the High Priestess out here. Virgo Pisces energy. Pisces energy. Queen. Give me a second, beautiful ones. What is this? My goodness, beautiful ones. I picked up the phone and it automatically turned to something else. I don't know. Phone call came through. Beautiful ones. Okay, so look, we got the Emperor out here with the Hermit. Wow, let's just get into this energy, because this is major changes, major breakthroughs. This is everything. That's why it was so much energy in your cosmic read, because it was more so of a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough. When you see coming, when you feel coming. Some of you don't even know what's coming. Give me the Emperor. Give me the Emperor for my Libra. We got a flipper. We got 2 flippers. Look, somebody's coming to bring you. They want something solid, okay? This is the 4 of Wands that came out and flips with the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to bring you some stability. It's an Emperor. It's someone who has wisdom from lessons learned, okay? Someone who is spiritual in the sense of being connected to you. This is someone who wants to nurture you. This is someone who wants to share their emotions with you. This is someone who wants to create something solid with you. This is a soul's mate's energy. 4 of Wands with the Knight of Cups for the Emperor. They're watching you. They're watching you. They could be gathering information about you. Give me the Hermit. Give me the Hermit. Give me the Hermit. Thank you. Oh, wow. Knight of Swords. This is someone drawing introspection, doing a lot of thinking about what it is that, you know, they want to move forward on. This is someone that needs and will come to you in this energy of making assertive changes, right? This is your energy. I kind of feel like you could even be doing all the introspection as well. You know, you're drawing a lot of introspection. You're also speaking and going after what it is that you are manifesting. There's this energy of someone definitely wanting to come to you, talk to you in this energy, bring you their emotions, because they see stability. They've had some growth in the energy as well. The 9 of Swords is here. Assertive, quick changes to support someone's life. This is someone from a past life, whether that past life was last year or last month. This is someone nostalgic in your energy. Remember, spirits are all being returned to you through these brief encounters or these long encounters. Remember, we stick along however we want to stick along and stay for the spirit that we choose to entertain, right? Let's talk. Give me this here energy of a Knight of Swords, Spirit. Tell me about this Knight of Swords energy. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. I mean, it's already speaking volumes. Woo! Whoa! I don't like the way that came out, but it is what it is. Look, you were dealing with a King of Pentacles, and these are certain changes that this Knight of Swords is changing, is being the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who is unreliable and who is greedy and selfish, okay? And could be very much so broke and very insecure when it comes to how they handle their finances. They can have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in their chart as well. This is someone who's been doing some healing and finding some moderation, okay? They've been getting support from the angels as well. They have a King of Wands is here in the energy. This is somebody's baby daddy. 5 of Swords. This is somebody who wanted, give me this King of Pentacles in the energy. King of Pentacles. All right. This is someone who told a bunch of lies on you. Okay? The Page of Swords comes out in reverse. This is someone who lies, who is dirty, deceitful. They commit fraud. Okay? This is someone who is fraudulent. They work with paperwork. This is somebody who alters numbers and plays around with really things that'll get them locked up for a very, very, very long time, okay? Yeah, and this is someone who is a liar. They are a liar, okay? And then there's the Emperor. This energy wants to change something in regards to you, because your wish fulfillment. This King of Cups in reverse, I split the deck. 3 of Pentacles. They want to collaborate. It's that same energy. Tell me about this Page of Swords in reverse. All right, thank you. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead, okay? This is somebody that wants to bring something to life is what I'm getting. Somebody wants to bring something to life, a rebirth, okay, when it comes to the Ace of Cups, all right? So I reckon this here cup had been already a thing is what I'm getting, because they want a new beginning with it, all right? But that's over. You are transformed in this energy. I split the deck, and they're caught up in their head about it. This transformation, because what's dead is gone. There's a new, you see there's butterflies around this skeleton, and there's new beautiful flowers that have grown in this garden. Who has time for dead shit, right? Let's talk about it. Tell me about this death. I just want to be very clear about this energy. Tell me about this death in this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us more. All right, there we go. Yeah, this is somebody who's waiting because they missed the opportunity. This is someone who's waiting. This is someone that wants to invest in you, at least energetically, right? Because they missed out on opportunity with the Four of Cups. I split the deck. Yeah, you sacrifice this energy. Hangman. And they do see something from a new perspective at the same time, okay? Give me the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is, you know, not with a King of Pentacles in reverse. That's for sure. Yeah, you got somebody that wants something solid in the energy. They want to bring you their emotions. We are talking about two different energies. We are, okay? Where's that flipper? Here it goes. Okay, so when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, somebody's, ooh, there they go. Look, this is the King of Wands, okay? This is that Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. That's that fire sign you're dealing with. Flip and switch it. They stressed out about their whole life, about their whole future. They can't sleep at night, okay? This is someone that needs to heal. Sagittarius, heavy on the Sagittarius energy. Someone that has been healing, okay? And that's cool and dandy. Let them heal, right? I split the deck. They feel left out in the cold. Could have financial issues, okay? Financially burdened, all right? That's that King of Cups, King of Pentacles, that's in the reverse. They're stressed out. All the lies they told, all the conning and scamming and all type of, computer tricks, whatever it is they do, okay? They're worried about this now. They're worried about their future. Give me the Nine of Swords in this energy. Thank you. Whoa, their future with the Two of Cups. Somebody's stressed out about you getting into a divine partnership. Because we got the Lovers right here, and that's a choice. So somebody needs to worry about their future and not yours. Because someone is very much so invested in a Two of Cups energy, okay? I reckon it's with the Emperor, right? Let's talk about it. Give me the Lovers. Give me the Lovers. Thank you, Spirit. And we have a flipper that flipped over during, wow, yeah. Somebody's worried about you investing in this energy of a Two of Cups, okay? Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, a balance. Somebody wants to bring a balance. The star is here for the Lovers. This is something that is star-studded, and it was written in the stars already for the Lovers, okay? Yeah, you got the star for the Lovers. I like it. You know I like it. The star for the Lovers. I feel like this will be a healing relationship, a nurturing relationship, okay? One that is filled with comfort. I just felt real comfortable right there, you know, with comfort. This is what this Emperor, someone stable who brings their emotions. You don't want a relationship with people who don't have emotions, okay? I mean, it's as simple as it sounds. Believe it or not, it's not that simple. Overall energy. Someone feels left out in the cold. Give me the star with the Lovers. Somebody wants to heal this. Star with the Lovers. Star with the Lovers. Star with the Lovers. Thank you, Spirit. All right. There we go. Wow. I feel like somebody has been enlightened, okay? This is enlightenment. Pisces energy. Someone could have Aquarius in their chart as well as Gemini. Someone could be Cancer, Gemini, cusper as well. That's what I'm getting. Give me the Eight of Cups. Your wish fulfillment for someone. Someone's been enlightened. And I feel like this is the levels and degrees of an emperor. Give me the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in this energy. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Thank you. Wow. Someone walked away from drama, chaos, fighting, competition, all the BS. That, look, nobody wants it. Nobody wants to live like that. Nothing but a karmic lives like that. A Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands. This is someone passionately going towards what they're being driven to. Someone walked away from the Five of Wands energy because they want to win. Six of Wands. This is someone who could even be popular, right? Someone who's supported by their peers and others. Someone is going to find their tribe, period, okay? Whoever that is, whoever that person is, that place is, or those people are, right? Give me the Five of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Because, look, somebody's going to find their tribe, and it looks something like the sunshine. Yeah, Leo energy. Someone is definitely walking towards being happy. Happiness. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, happy. Okay, the card came out in your future higher self. This is what you're going towards. You're going where it's happy, okay? Yeah, look, the Chariot is here. You're going towards where it's happy. Cancer energy. This is you gaining your balance and you really being in motion when it comes to where it is you're supposed to be moving. I can't make it up. Moving when I split the deck. Six of Swords. Six of Swords, moving forward, okay, by the ancestors, being angelically guided, okay, to calmer waters in this energy. I love it. Come through, Spirit. Let's pop it. Give me the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy. I do, okay? Yeah. Look, I channeled this. I started to say self-sufficient and sexy and sophisticated and check it. Here goes the Nine of Pentacles, all that, okay? Queen of Wands in a Queen of Wands energy, knowing exactly just how fire you are, okay? Six of Cups is here, and nostalgic you are. And nostalgic you are. Someone from your past you block conversation with is what I'm seeing. Give me this Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. You're very self-sufficient. Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to what is yours. You're holding back your energy. You are. Because you know you have this new beginning and prosperity and abundance with the Ace of Pentacles here. Let me turn my heater off. It's hot now. Excuse me, beautiful ones. Table is shaking. Yeah, Four of Pentacles with this Queen of Pentacles. That's a whole lot of pentacles. That's a whole lot of pentacles, baby. It is abundance in your energy. Give me the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in this energy. Because it's like you holding back to something bigger because you're thinking big. Woo! Look, a King of Wands comes out. That's who's holding on to your energy. King of Swords. They can have Aquarius in their chart as well. This energy just won't let it go. They can't get you off their mind. They can't get you off their mind because they know who you are. They know you the Queen of Pentacles out here. They know you the truth out here, and you're holding back your energy. You're not giving your energy to this King of Wands energy. This energy was a King of Swords in your life, okay? And that was cold. That was cold. And they want to collaborate. And they just can't get it out their head. Six of Cups. This is somebody who's a psychopath that just wants to be in your energy so bad because guess what? You are their drug. You are their drug. If they thought they was hooked on drugs, it's you that they're hooked on. Might lead them to drugs. That ain't none of your business. That's them having to get in control of their cherubim, their chariot, okay? Why is the King of Wands here? Give me the King of Wands. Why is this energy here? Why is this energy here? Because they think you are the Queen of Wands. Yeah. They think you're their Queen of Wands and they want to move forward. They want to move forward, okay? This is someone, look, my goodness. The Hierophant. This is someone who wants marriage, okay? This is someone who wants a higher level commitment. They want to balance things out, Temperance energy, because it was a painful ending. But they have to live with that because they were the King of Swords, okay? Someone has to live with that. They don't want to live with the fact that their Queen of Wands, the Queen to the King, is not looking back. Some of you may look back. Some of you may look back on this and pass the Emperor. Imagine that. Imagine passing up happiness. Okay, let's talk about it. You got someone stuck on you from the past, okay? They view you as their person. All right? Give me the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been hard at work doing what it is you do, okay? 5 of Swords and the King of Cups. This is someone that feels defeated. You got a King of Cups in the energy. Who is a 2 of Cups energy is what I'm picking up. Someone can have water in their chart. This is someone who wants to work with you. They want to work on you, I just heard. I heard on you, okay? And that's going to mean something to somebody, okay? Somebody could be dealing with a water sign, okay? The 8 of Pentacles who wants to work together. They want to collaborate, overall energy. They put down their swords. They want you to put down your swords. Tell us more about this King of Cups. Let's put the deck. They want to build the 10 of Pentacles with you. They want to build the 10 of Pentacles, yeah. They want a legacy. They want a legacy. They do. Give me the High Priestess. Give me the High Priestess. Give me the High Priestess. All right. Woo. Yeah, you're not talking at all. You ain't saying shit to nobody, Libra. High Priestess is here. And the 8 of Wands is in reverse. It's in reverse. Ain't no movement. You not moving. Period. You standing your ground. Because you know what's for you is for you. You know that. You don't need to force nothing. Like I said, the universe has all this under control. When I laid out these first cards, this is the truth. It's been a breakthrough. It's been a breakthrough. We saw it in the cosmic read. Give me the High Priestess. And you're being told, look, nobody move, nobody get hurt. Period. 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Whoa. Someone feels left out in the cold. Regret, grief, loss. Someone could have gone ghost on you. Someone, give me the 5 of Cups in this energy with the 8 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Cups. Somebody regrets not talking to you because you're not talking back. Okay. Yeah. Maybe at one point you did. 10 of Cups. They didn't get their wishes fulfilled. Yeah, clarity with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody wants to bring you an offer. They want a new beginning. They see this big, bright future with you, okay? Even working together with you. Creating a prosperous future. But the 10 of Cups, they are wanting this with you because they did not get their wishes fulfilled where it is they went, okay? 10 of Cups is in reverse. This is the truth. This is the breakthrough. Ace of Swords, all right, when it comes to this energy. And yeah, they're in the 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're not talking to this energy, the 5 of Cups. This is someone who has grief, loss, and regret in the energy. They could definitely have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer placements, overall energy, and they want to follow what it is they're feeling really passionate towards doing. But hey, do what you do, okay? Because Libra, you gonna do you, period, right? Give me the King of Cups. I split the deck. They're heartbroken, okay? They're heartbroken, all right? And I'm sure yours was too, right? Give me the King of Cups. Tell me more. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy. Okay. The world. You close the cycle on this energy. You close the cycle on this energy so that you could heal. That's what you did. So this person who has water in their chart, you close the cycle so that you can heal because it was a painful ending for you. However long it lasted, okay, it hurt you to the core. Because there were multiple things that you could energetically pick up on that were happening back to back. With no word, okay? Wow. Give me the Two of Cups, Spirit. Give me the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Thank you. Yeah. This is a divine love, and somebody's going after this passionately. Ace of Cups. This is King of Cups energy. Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants their Two of Cups. They want their Two of Cups. Two of Cups and the Lovers out here. There's no way a divine partnership union. Because they feel left out in the cold from it. This is somebody that basically went to look for something somewhere else and they didn't find it. What they found is a bunch of lies and deceit. It's like they feel left out in the cold behind the lies and deceit that they offered you up. Look, and they missed the opportunity. That offer is gone. Six of Cups is here. They want it back because you're nostalgic. When they think about something sweet, true, and real in their life, they automatically go to the Libras. Vision of loveliness, okay? Yeah, that part. Stand on your square when it comes to who it is you know you are. Can't nobody tell you who you are, okay? When you speak it with the purity of true power and not ego. Not ego. This is a free will channel. I want to say that. Because you'll have many people tell you what you need to do. You need to do. I ain't telling you to do a damn thing. Do what it is you do. But if you love it on yourself and you're doing you, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong, beautiful ones, okay? Because nobody's going to love you like you do. And some people may even make you feel like they can love you more. But until you've experienced the comfortability of sitting in your peace, you then become even more powerful. Let's talk about it. I want to touch on this energy because somebody is, it's a lot of sexual energy when it comes to this King of Wands energy who sees you really as money and power. They see you as money and power, okay? Spirit, give me the energy behind the King and the Queen of Wands. What will this union look like? What will this union look like? Tell us, Spirit. For those of you who are wondering about your fire sign, okay? What will this union look like? Because we have suitors out here, okay? Or not. A Queen of Cups, okay? Look, let's break this down. This Queen of Wands, let's keep it real. You feel sorry for this energy, but you cut that ass off and it's like that. Queen of Swords. You feel sorry for this motherfucker. Excuse my French. Okay. But ain't no looking back. Ever, never in a day. Queen of Swords is here. You're moving forward. Two of Wands. Okay. Some of you will relocate. Some of you have already relocated. Okay. Period. All right. So I just want to be clear about that fire energy. But for those of you who want to entertain this King of Wands energy, who thinks you're beautiful and you could get the money, good luck with that. Okay. Let's talk about it, beautiful ones. Give me the Four of Wands. Because the Four of Wands over here is promising. No, before we move on to that, because I feel like this energy, we'll see. Tell me about the closing of this here energy with the King of Cups. What is this energy? Because I see what's going on up here. I see how they feel for you. Oh, hold on. Four of Cups. They missed the opportunity. They missed the opportunity. And they're manifesting you. Justice. They're manifesting that a balance be brought to this energy. They are. Okay? Give me the energy of this Emperor and the Four of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Give me the energy of this Emperor. Give me the energy of this Emperor. Whoa. This is someone who has awakened. They went through an awakening. Whoa, come through, Spirit. I love it. Okay, look, beautiful ones. The Four of Swords has come out in the reverse. And it comes out with, whoa, it's three of them here. Whoa. 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 Spirit, speak. The Knight of Pentacles and the Tower is in reverse, beautiful ones. Let's run this. Four of Swords in reverse. If someone is no longer asleep, they have awakened, okay? This is someone who has awakened in the energy. This is someone who could also be avoiding some things. This is someone who has had self-reflection to take a look at themselves. This Emperor, that's the only way he became the Emperor, through these lessons, right? The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. This energy was a Knight of Pentacles in reverse when they were in your energy. This is someone who hesitated because they didn't have confidence. So they took no initiative because they were complacent. They were complacent in the energy, okay? This is someone scared to think big. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to find that video on YouTube and I'm going to attach it. He's from my city. He's from my town, San Francisco, California. And he went viral. Went viral. And you can clearly see he looks like he has plenty of addictions he's been battling, right? But even a dope fiend can think big. Come on now. Cut it out. What are we doing? If you're not thinking big. Okay? The Tower is here. And it's in the reverse, beautiful ones. The Tower in reverse is letting you know that someone had a fear of letting go and they felt trapped. This is entrapment. The Tower in reverse is entrapment. They had a fear of letting go. Let's look at the overall energy. Okay? Because I feel like it's this King of Cups energy. Overall energy, a King of Swords. Somebody with Aquarius in their chart wants to come to you and speak the truth to you. They've been caught up in their head about this here energy. Yeah, this is someone who's in their higher consciousness now in the energy. And they want to heal something. Because this was a painful ending between you and them, okay? Beautiful ones, remember to take what's yours, leave what isn't. Give me the Four of Swords in reverse. Give me the energy. Thank you, the strength. They could have Leo in their chart. Somebody has to be strong. In this energy, they're in this strength. Leo, again, with the Six of Wands. Someone wants to move forward and have the victory. This is somebody who has bossed up, okay? Tell me about this Four of Cups, this missed opportunity with the King of Cups. Missed opportunity with the King of Cups. Thank you. Yes, speak. All right, thank you. Whoa, yeah. Somebody out here looking crazy. Six of Wands is, look, it's damn near in the reverse. This is somebody who came out a loser in a situation. Uh-huh. And people talking shit about them. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is people talking big, big, bad shit about this energy. This is being mocked. This is being laughed at. Somebody got played. Somebody got played. Overall energy when it came to getting their wishes fulfilled. Straight like that. Six of Wands in reverse. This is somebody out here that lost at a game that you wasn't even trying to play. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands in reverse. They have Leo in their chart? Okay. Yeah, this is somebody that, look, that was given to the chickens. They were given to the chickens. This is somebody who was feeding the chickens. They were. And now they want to move forward. They were feeding the chickens. This is someone that I guess they feel like, hey, shit, I feed the chickens. I ain't got enough to feed an Empress energy or Queen of Pentacles. That's wild. You feel sorry for this person, but you ain't fucking with him. This here, King of Wands energy. Give me the Queen of Cups. Give me the Queen of Cups in this energy. Ah, the Moon. Yeah, all the secrets is out. All the lies is out. You know everything you need to know about this energy. The Moon in reverse came out sideways. It's like shit. You may not know everything in detail, but you know enough is what I'm getting. And you gonna cut that ass off. This is all you needed to know. You don't even need to know everything because you know everything is going to be taken care of behind the scenes anyway. Right? Right? You're moving forward. The Chariot. Spirit is being very clear about this here fire sign. Okay? That's for somebody. With this water sign was given to some chicken heads, okay, and got played, okay, straight up, got played, all right? And if somebody is like, look, this comes across in these different readings, like somebody wants to move on and they don't want to talk about the past, well, we can't move forward. Thank you. Next, okay? I'm just saying, all right? So, someone's given to the chicken heads. Now they're in their strength. Give me the strength. Give me the strength in this energy. Someone could definitely have Leo in their chart. They don't want to give up. 9 of Wands. This is someone that wants to come and be in your energy and celebrate in your energy, okay? They do. But you got this energy blocked. Like, you're protecting yourself. And the Emperor knows that. I split the deck, but you're nostalgic to them. You're a past life love for many of you. This was a soul's mate, a spirit that was coming back to you. And 9 times out of 10, it came at a time when someone in their energy, spirit was being released. Somebody needed to hear that. We're going to close out on the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. There's an Emperor that doesn't want to give up on you. They have to go through some healing. There's a karmic from the past who is a fire sign that needs to go through their healing. Okay? Look, here's this Ace of Cups. Woo! Come through, Spirit, because this is exactly how I needed to close out. They're manifesting you. They want this balance. We saw that already. They want this collaboration. 3 of Pentacles. Justice. They're manifesting a Libra. Magician. Someone could have Gemini in their chart. 3 of Pentacles is here. Someone has Earth in their chart as well, but this is a collaboration. I want to move forward towards calmer waters with you because they're being led by the ancestors to do so in this energy when it comes to the Emperesse, overall energy. Beautiful ones, this is your weekly forecast and break fast. I love you all so very much. Ooh, can't look at her too long. I'll be back in the energy soon. Peace and love.